I'm surprised Punji hasn't tried putting on his health insurance if he still has the military-based one.
Um, don't know if he can because they would have to be
Married. I just
married.
realized that. Well, I mean, once they live get together for 3 years, they can legally file that they're cohabitating, which means they can share everything.
Yeah. Well, then they have
They just
another like
2 years.
2.5 years to go.
Yep. Love that that is a federal law, not even a state one. Best way to
Yeah,
cheat.
I.
Best way to cheat the system, technically.
Yeah, I think the common law stuff is like really only in the U.S. because like I was doing as well as adulting for my health insurance this morning. I
You're
was
doing
doing
immigration
research on
stuff.
immigration,
I saw that tweet. I
and
was like, uh oh.
yeah, and basically what I have figured out is that I can get I can go over there on a fiance visa, right?
Yeah.
Which allows me to stay in the country for 6 months.
So,
After that, I can apply. So basically, we have 6 months
to
to
get
get
married.
married while I'm on a fiance visa. Once I'm married, once we're married, I can apply for a marriage visa, which then would allow me to stay in the country for I think it's 50 months, which is it 50
That's
months?
almost 5 years, I think.
It's almost 5 years, and then but I have to renew after 33 months. I have to either renew that visa or I can apply for indefinite leave to remain, which is a
Okay.
very confusing name, just saying.
Yeah, because indefinite leave to remain is that just.
Indefinite leave of my country.
Yeah, but just the way it's worded to anyone that doesn't think about it would think it's like contradictory.
Right, and so it's like after that point, I can apply to basically stay in the country permanently
Yeah.
after 33 months. So it's either after 33 months you have to extend your marriage visa, or you have to apply for a indefinite leave visa. And
Are you gonna go for dual or just full on British citizenship?
I probably would go for dual, but I
Just
don't
in case you
know
want to come back?
all. I don't know if it's like if this is want to come back. It's more or less like if Adam ever gets to a point where he thinks that he can live here and we can travel here,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Um, but it's like for the 6 months that I'm allowed to be on that fiance visa, I can't work. Once I have the marriage visa, I am fully 100% allowed to work in the country.
That's
Um,
kind of dumb.
I mean, it makes sense because it's like, oh, you're a fiance. You guys can break up at any time. You know, it could just be like one day you wake up and don't want to get married, or you
But
don't get married in time. So it's like because you're only technically you're temporary for 6 months.
I
And
know, but
so,
still, like 6 months is an entire seasonal job for some people.
yeah,
That's why I'm like, they should have it be that you can't work anything full time.
yeah,
Like you can do part time work or like minimal hours, but you can't do anything full time with benefits and everything.
or you should be able to do private work like babysitting or
Yeah,
anything else like that.
that's why I say nothing full time. Nothing more than like maybe 28, 30 hours. No benefits, no like major type employment, just day job.
Yeah, and that's like the thing is like, in that time, I would hopefully be able to work something out with like that to like help her because she does like she's got a full time like nursing job now, but she also like does like cake decorating and crafts and laundry and stuff for friends and
Yeah,
parenting or anything on the side. So I'm like, if I can help her with that, maybe
like a go for.
yeah.
Go for this, go for that.
Yeah, and like so like Adam's house, the unit attached to his house, because over there pretty much all houses are attached to each other.
Yeah.
Um, they also own that and they rent it out, and I'm
Oh,
hoping that we could somehow come to some type of agreement with his mom that me and him can rent that from her.
that'd be cool. That would solve the living arrangement issue.
Right, and that's the biggest thing is that is like getting this visa, you have to have
A place to stay.
some place to live that is not going to come out from underneath you. And so if we can somehow figure something out, because like Adam is hopefully going to be getting quite a bit of money from his granddad's estate when it finally sells.
Yeah, I remember that.
Haven't had much fighting with it. It's fucking so crap. But hopefully once we get rent cheap from his mom until I could work and then we could pay rent regularly kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. It would require a lot of planning, not just on mine and his part. And like even when I get there, like trying to see if we would be allowed to not if we could get a marriage license without going down to the registrar or whatever, because he
Adam,
owns the house. Yeah. And there are extenuating circumstances for marriage, like if someone is sick or if someone is incapable of
Leaving.
If someone's disabled and stuff like that, you just have to have a lot of proof for it, and I think that Adam can probably get quite a lot of proof of it, kind of thing. So it's like we'll just have to.
You'll figure it out.
I think that's going to be the harder thing to research because it's like.
That's a whole different can of worms.
That's yeah. It's like getting there is something I could probably figure out on my own with minimal help, but figuring out
that is going to be like
that
okay.
is going to be really hard. But like the visa itself is about $1,200. The health surcharge to immigrate is about $800, and I'm just like, so it's going to cost about $2,000 to get the visa and immigration stuff paid for in itself.
Shit you do for him. I'm kidding.
Shit I do for him. Shit I do for us.
That's what is more applicable. Which is funny 'cause when you say that, like, in my head, $2,000, that's kind of like what I keep picturing is gonna cost, like, just to go to TwitchCon and shit.
Yeah, and I mean, I technically have half of that right now because my grandmother is willing to give me $1,000 to do what I want to with it. But it's like, I don't want her to give me that money now because it's like, oh, I have $1,000 hanging around. You know.
Shoes! I mean, what?
I hate shoes.
Purses!
Fuck you.
I'm like, I know you have a kryptonite somewhere. I'm like, I remember, you mentioned it before, I just can't remember what the kryptonite was.
I have a stereotypical female kryptonite somewhere.
Yeah, everyone's got one.
Yeah.
Like, just every guy has a quote-unquote
You and
guy
jackets. Like, you have, like, this thing for, like, trench coats, so.
kryptonite. Jackets and boots are my thing.
Yeah.
That and vests.
Basically, anything that's going to make you.
Look pious.
I was trying to word it as, like.
Anything that can make me look better than everyone around me. I have a huge complex of looking better.
God complex in cloth.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the... Oh shit, he's coming at me. But no, like...
Looks used to be mine, and then depression robbed me of that.
Well, for me, it's more because I live in such a redneck town. I always had to have this thing where I looked and was better than the people I lived with. Like, the community. I had to know I was better. I'm still that way, but because I don't go out as much, I'm like, I don't care how I look, because not like they get to see me. If I was more social, I'd be like, yeah, I need to always look my best, because fuck you, I'm better than you. Plain and simple.
There we go. Something that me and Adrian do not have in common. Makeup, I like doing my makeup. I think I look better with makeup on, but makeup's too expensive, and I'm just usually like, ooh, elf products. They're like literally $1 for like a lipstick and a button for a nice eyeliner.
Adrian's the...
Totally fine with me.
I'm convinced Adrian's gonna have an entire pink and black wardrobe when she has her way. And by pink and black, I mean she's already got the black. She just needs all the pink.
And I don't like shoes because have one of my feet is a full half size different than my
Oh,
other
that
foot.
sucks.
So like, getting tennis shoes isn't that bad.
No.
If they're not too like formed, but getting boots. Plus, I have massive calves, so.
Calves.
So getting any kind of like knee-high boots
Yeah.
or anything is just awful. But getting heels or anything like that is like a no-go.
Yeah.
I don't wear makeup anytime. The only time I used to wear makeup was when I was streaming.
I'm actually kind of surprised that my sister is 16 years old and I've never seen her in makeup. Like,
That's not surprising.
no, I just say it's surprising because like she's gone to dances and I'm like, really? Not okay, nothing. Okay. Like I expected at least one thing once in a while. Just, try it out. Get dolled up for a dancer or something, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you're also talking to someone who started wearing makeup when they were.
I have, Ashley? When the hell have I seen that?
See, that's the perfect makeup you didn't even know.
We also know I'm like highly oblivious to most things, so unless you tell me flat out I wouldn't
This is
miss
a
it.
valid point, yes.
You see me in makeup when I was... That doesn't count. When you're little does not count. Cause that's like saying I've seen Seth with a Jufro. Yeah, it's been like a decade since he's had a Jufro. And I still find it hilarious that for like one brief shining moment, his girlfriend's like, "You had a Jufro? You should grow it back." And then when his hair started getting long, she's like, "Yeah, cut the hair now." Actually, to be 100% honest, I don't remember you doing dance. Like that was part of the black 3 years of my like history that I don't talk about. So anything from that period is blanked out and forgotten. I'll be lucky if I can remember anything that was actually good from that period. That was my bender years.
When I would do my makeup, it'd take me like 10 minutes. Because like I don't do like a full face because I hate skin makeup, like I hate foundation, I hate that so much.
Didn't you just do like eyes, lip, and basic concealer?
I would do eyes and lip, but I would I would just like use concealer.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
thought.
also trying to find something that matches my skin tone is
Yeah.
horrible.
Because I was like, from what I remember, that is like full face. But no, like whenever you're streaming, I'm like, I would remember you going with like lipstick, a little bit of eyeliner type stuff, not a lot, just a little bit,
Yeah.
and maybe a tiny bit of concealer just to like touch up the face because of lights.
Yeah. Because I would put on concealer, and then I would like basically put on concealer like people put on highlighter.
Yeah.
That's how I would make it. Like that's how it would look. It's like across the cheekbones, across the chin, like down the nose, across the forehead, that kind of thing. And then I would just blend it out. And so I always had a very matte face because I hate blush as well. I think that women look great with like contouring and all that stuff like that. It's not for me.
Contouring is a fucking magical skill. Whoever can do it is just congrats.
I mean, I just have like this like smooth face as it is, so I feel like whenever like little bits of curve that I have on my face are like contoured or highlighted, it just ends up looking like it's sitting on a flat surface or like a rounded surface. It doesn't seem like it's highlighting anything. It just looks like streaks on my face, and it bothers me.
Yeah.
So I don't bother with it at all. But
I used to have a face that you could probably contour, but now not so much. Back when I was like half as skinny and everything, like, dear God, I had cheekbones that would probably just drive everyone nuts.
Yeah.
But then I filled out because I actually started taking care of myself. I don't look like I'm like The Walking Dead anymore. Well, I mean, my sunken dark circle, drowned eyes say otherwise, but not the point. I think that's just an adulthood thing. Like my friend Bray was actually like, I just erased all the dark circles into my eyes. I look so different. Like, yeah, welcome to adulthood. The dark circles are there to stay. I remember a time where like, I remember everyone saying cheekbones were all that, and I'm just like, it seems like so long ago. Because everyone I know now is just like, no, you got a round face? Love that shit. Or they're talking about how, like, chubby cheeks are cuter, and it's just like... I remember, like, not even a decade was back when cheekbones were like, no, you need cheekbones.
Yeah, when I was in my dark
To be fair-
days.
To be fair, Ashley, I'm convinced you could do the chubby bunny challenge and, like, rock it without having to worry. But then again, I've seen you eat, so that's probably, like, the buy-it. Like, I can see you doing it.
I couldn't do it. I have a tiny mouth. Like, I have, like, kind of a tiny mouth.
My sister's mouth isn't tiny, but she just knows how to eat and just have no problem. Like, of the three of us, she was the one who actually had the normal eating habits. And even then, she has weird eating habits that me and my brother just look at her like, you're weird. Knowing full well me and him are one to talk. Like today, she took some of my seasoned fries and had an ice cream cone next to it, and I'm just like, really? I have a nice jawline and cheekbones when they're visible. Well, I mean, they're always visible, technically, but, like, yeah, I know what you mean.
I just have a big face. And, like, in the dark thin days, I had a very heart-shaped face.
No! Okay, to be fair, we learned that me dropping will die, and that thing looks like a predator's face.
You died because you had a sliver of health.
But still, like, I'm guessing I would have lost a lot if I dropped that far. I thought it was a lot closer than it was.
I mean, you can always try dropping down there and heal immediately, and I
Hope
don't
for
know
the
if
best.
I'll beat you out on that
We'll give it we'll give it a shot. I mean, like, not like I have anything to lose.
But yeah, he has 3 main attacks. He has the acid spit.
Mm-hmm.
He has like a wiggly worm flail.
I saw the wiggly worm flail as I died, I think.
Then he also has kind of a grabbing thing.
This game had to, like, be like, no, we can make this really hard. They'll love it. Nothing. They won't hate being this challenge at all. They'll love us. Wait. Loki, get off my sketch, please. What? What is Loki on? I'm assuming that's like an autocorrect moment. Unless you're actually doodling. Shit. I think what's also not helping is I only have 5 Estus flasks. I'm used to having more. Oh, you're doing costume sketches. Okay. See, like, what was the point of that heal? Like, really? I think use a humanity to get the Estus flask boost.